Good evening, Pensacola State College basketball fans, and thank you for joining us for the 2021-2022 season and for our Wednesday evening, December 1st broadcast here on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. This is the Upward Bound Property Maintenance pregame show, and we're broadcasting on the PSC Sports Network, bringing you the non-conference game between Pensacola State College Pirates and the Bishop State Community College Wildcats. We're in the Hartzell Arena, named in honor of former President Ed Hartzell, located as part of the Lou Ross Center here on the campus of Pensacola State College. I'm Steve Jackson. I'll be your play-by-play announcer, and I'll be joined by Donnie Luker as my color commentator and statistician for our game between Pensacola State College and Bishop State. We at Local Y Productions would like to thank the administration and athletic and media staff here at PSC for allowing us to do this broadcast. Pensacola State College comes into this game with a 6-2 record, having won 2 of 3 games in their Thanksgiving week tournament this past week, last defeating Southern Arkansas University Tech by a score of 67-55. The Pirates have this year averaged 69 points per game with a field goal percentage of 43.9. They also have a 68.5 free throw percentage and have averaged 35.6 rebounds and 14.4 assists per game. Leading scorers for the Pirates are Zondrick Garrett at 16.5 points per game, Truth Harris at 11.3, Naeem Miller at 10.9, Jarvell Gainey at 8.6. Leading rebounders are Jarvell Gainey at 5 and Zondrick Garrett at 4.5. For Bishop State Community College, they enter the game with an 0-7 record, having recently lost to Lawson State Community College by a score of 85-69. And last night they played Shelton State Community College and lost by a score of 101-53. Bishop State Community College has averaged 59 points per game and have a field goal percentage of 33.3. They shoot 39.6 from the free throw line and average 26 rebounds per game. The Wildcats are led in scoring by Raphael Sandy, 16.1 points per game, Tyler Lang at 15, and Madison Reed at 14 points per game. And we're going to pause for the playing of our national anthem. All right, that's our national anthem. And we're now going to have our starting lineups for both teams. First, the Bishop State Wildcats.
Number 2, Madison Reed.
Number 0, Marcus White from here in Pensacola, Florida. Number 2, Madison Reed. Number 10, Kennethan Parker out of Tallahassee, Florida.
And number 23, Roderick Stinson.
Number 21, Tyler Lang, freshman out of Mobile, Alabama. And number 23, Roderick Stinson, sophomore out of Shreveport, Louisiana. So that's White, Reed, Parker, Lang, and Stinson. That's for Bishop State, the Wildcats. And now for Pensacola State College, the Pirates. Number 0, Naeem Miller, sophomore, 6'4" guard out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Number 2, Zondrick Garrett, freshman out of Oxford, Alabama. Number 3, Truth Harris, freshman, 6'1" guard out of the Bronx, New York. Number 4, DeAnthony Pennington, freshman, 6'2" guard out of Kansas City, Missouri. And number 12, Justin Moore, freshman, 6'4" guard out of Oxford, Alabama. So the starting 5 is Miller, Garrett, Harris, Pennington, and Moore. That's your starting lineup for Pensacola State College, the Pirates. And we're about to have the opening tip. We play 2 20-minute halves here, and we're in the Hartselle Arena here on the campus of Pensacola State College. We thank you for joining us tonight on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. The starting lineups were sponsored by Lowry Roofing out of Milton, Florida. Got the men's team back in action after having been in action Thanksgiving week last week. They came out of that tournament 2-1, and they now sit at 6-2 in the conference. And I'll have Donnie go over some of those conference standings a little bit later on. Pensacola will have the opening tip knocked over to Justin Moore, and they're going to get it to the point. That'll be Truth Harris that will be on the point for the Pirates tonight. Working around to Harris. Harris now works it into Moore. Moore takes it inside off the glass. Tip kept alive, but rebound's going to go to Bishop State. And they bring the ball up the floor. That's number 2, Madison Reed, that handles the ball at the point. Ball stolen away. We've got a fast break. Harris all the way down and up for 2, and that'll be the first 2 of the night for Pensacola. Got pressure by the Pirates, but breaking it down, and now with a throw inside, it's picked up by Naeem Miller. He brings it down the court, up and down. They're going to call an offensive foul on Miller. That's going to be his first foul of the night, first team foul for the Pirates. We got our first substitution of the night. We got Kadarius Valters. He's out of Demopolis, Alabama. Bishop State with the ball, bringing the ball up the floor, helping out. That's Marcus White. And they work the ball up the floor. Now back at the point, that's Madison Reed. Reed being guarded by Pennington. Down to 3 on the shot clock. They're going to have to shoot it up, long range, and doesn't draw iron, so the turnover is going to go to the Pirates on the shot clock violation. Truth Harris to bring the ball across the half-court line, works it into Pennington. Now to Zondrick Garrett, backs his way in, now fires it across to Miller, steps back, long-range 3 by Harris, and Truth Harris has the first 5 of the night for the Pirates. Now pressure by Pensacola, working it back across, almost a steal. They bring it back in, and ball knocked away by Garrett. So the ball will stay in the hands of Bishop State. We've got 18:06 left in our first half. With the inbound, that will be Valters. He works it across out front, and that'll be Reed handling the ball. Now works it over to Parker. Parker gives it a look inside. They're down to 7 on the shot clock. Once again, working that time down, but they're going to lose the ball, battling for it, and we're going to have a shot clock violation on Bishop State. So the turnover will go to the Pirates. Already leading by 5 with 17:47 left in our first half. Harris with the ball, looks to drive, takes it in, throws it up to Garrett, but unable to control it. Ball goes over to the Wildcats, now battling for it on the floor, taking the ball inside, working it in. Garrett slaps away, and ball will stay in the hands of Bishop State. Royale Comer will be in for Bishop State. He's out of Montgomery, Alabama. Ball worked into the corner, slapped away by Pennington. Now with the inbounds, they throw it back out to Valders. Comer will be at the point. They're down to 10 on the shot clock. Working inside, now backing his way in, takes a little jumper, and that's the first points of the night for Bishop State. That was Marcus White. White played his high school ball here in Pensacola. They work the ball into Garrett, now back out front to Miller. Miller for the three, way off the mark there, and turnover going to go to Bishop State. Almost stolen by Moore, but get the ball across half court. It's Bishop State handling the ball. Comer works it inside once again to White. White spin move, now passes it out to Parker. Parker now works it inside, stolen by Garrett. Harris works the ball up on the fast break, now passes it back to Miller. Miller with a drive. Now to Garrett. Garrett spin move and up and in for 2. And the lead back to 5 for Pensacola. A lot of pressure by the Pirates. They do get it across half court. Now taking it in for the shot, missed. Nice follow by number 12. That's Codarius Valders on the basket for Bishop State. Harris looks to drive. Now he passes it to Pennington for the three. That's off the mark. Rebound's going to go to Miller, or excuse me, that's Justin Moore. Moore puts it up and in, and we're going to have a timeout called by the Wildcats from Bishop State. We're going to, with 15:41 left in this first half, Pensacola leads 9-4. We're going to stay right here with you on this 30-second timeout and tell you about our sponsors this year. We have Amy Harvey, State Farm Insurance, Lowry Roofing, Upward Bound Property Maintenance, Thomas Homes Corporation, and our joint tribute sponsorship with John Stanton and Farrell Stearns to remember to give a donation this Christmas season to one of your favorite charities. Theirs include One Blood Northwest Florida, St. Jude Hospital, Ronald McDonald House, Wounded Warriors, and the Humane Society. So our score 9-4, 5-point lead by the Pirates here with 15:40 left in the first half. The Wildcats with the ball in the front court now. They're going right to left on your screen. Comer works the ball inside. Ball knocked away by Garrett, but picked up on the rebound, and that's going to go off the Wildcats last, and that was Marcus White trying to get the rebound underneath. Pensacola will have the ball, bringing it up the floor. Miller with the ball, gives it to Harris on the White right wing. They work it into Garrett, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Garrett. That'll be his first of the night, team second. Positioned by Steve Stako. Work the ball in, now into Stako, and up and in for two. Uses the glass, and the lead back to 3. Work it across over to Miller. Look to try to get it into Garrett. Miller looks to drive. They work it all the way across to Harris. Now Harris with the drive. Back to Miller for the 3. That's off the mark. Rebound. Garrett's going to end up with it, and he backs his way in. He misses, though, and the rebound will go to the Wildcats. Shot up and off the mark. Garrett with the rebound. He gets it out quickly to Truth Harris. Harris with the drive on the basket. Shot up and missed, and Pirates only getting one shot down the floor, and rebound went to Comer, who brings it up. Now there's going to be a steal by Moore, and Moore's going to take it down and puts it in for the 2. And we're going to have substitutions for the Pirates. We'll have Gainey in, as well as Trey Valeriano, Carlos Felix, Nigel Sturkey, and Jacques Jimwobi. That'll be the new 5 in for the Pirates. Working the ball around now, handling, that's White. White with a little jumper, and he hits it. Lead back to 3. 11-8 is our score with 13:20 left in our first half. They work it over to Valeriano, brings it to the top of the key, now backs his way back out. Over to Gainey, now works it inside. Valeriano with a 3, off the mark, battling for it, but the rebound's going to go to Steve Stako. And the Wildcats bring the ball back down the floor. Madison Reed is back in for Bishop State. He works it over to Valters. We now inside and making the shot and going to the line to shoot 1. That will be Stako. It's going to be the 3rd team foul on the Pirates. That foul went on Carlos Felix. Shot is up and in, lead down to 1 now. 12:45 left in our first half. Jimwobi with the ball, works it back across over to Gainey. Gainey had a really good night in his last game against Southern Arkansas. Over to Valeriano. Valeriano is going to miss, but he is going to be fouled. And he's going to go to the line to shoot 3. Well, they didn't say the foul happened until after the shot. So Pensacola will get the ball. Get the ball into Sturkey, who now works it across over to Gainey. Gainey steps back. Ball knocked away. Now back to Gainey. Gainey with a drive, down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is up and missed. Gainey picks his own rebound up. Now backs it out and gives away the ball. And that's going to be up and in for Madison Reed. And lead is going to go to Bishop State. They are out here with a vengeance right now playing the Pirates. Spin move, and they're going to call a traveling. It's going to go on Carlos Felix. And we're going to take a timeout right here with 11:43 left in our first half. Bishop State gone out to a 2-point lead by a score of 13-11. We're going to take a break. It's the Pensacola State College Sports Network. I'm Steve Jackson with Donnie Luker. We'll be right back.
At Central Credit Union, I'm not an account number. I'm Rebecca. One of the team members, even at Central Credit Union, actually would pick up the phone and call me and say, hey, just in case you're in the market, this is what's going on right now. Just in an extra effort to take care of me. It wasn't an automated system. They passionately wanted to help you. You can't fake that. And so I know that I can call them with whatever is going on in that time in my life, and they're gonna give me the most honest advice that they can. They just go above and beyond.
All right, we're back at the Hartselle Arena. 11:43 left till halftime. We've got a 13-11 ball game. Bishop State leads Pensacola. Bishop State with the ball. They'll bring the ball up the court. That's Madison Reed handling at the point. Now Marcus White, he started out strong here in this game. Nice pass inside. Shot is going to be missed. And rebounds off to the Pirates. Going to be a long-range shot by Gainey, and that's off the mark. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Pensacola only getting the one shot. They're going to call an offensive foul, legal screen by that Steve Stako. It's going to be called with a foul. That'll be his first personal foul, team's second foul. And the Pirates will have the ball. Still trailing by 2. Pennington with the ball. Works it inside to Garrett. Garrett's double teamed underneath, but stays with it and gets the basket. After being double teamed underneath, nice strong move by Zondrick Garrett for the Pirates. You have a tie score now, and ball back in the hands of the Wildcats. Almost tied up by Jinwobi, and ball's going to be last touched by the Wildcats, so Pensacola will have the ball. On the floor for the Pirates now we have Gainey, Jinwobi, Valeriano, Garrett, and Pennington. Garrett on the drive, and he's going to be fouled inside.
Second foul on number 22, Steve Stako.
Steve Stako takes his second foul. And Garrett will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up and in. Have Bryce Davis in for Bishop State. Second shot up and in as well for Garrett. 2-point lead for the Pirates now. A lot of pressure out front. Valeriano guarding Reed. Brings it across now, drives for the basket, passes it off for the three-point shot. That's missed, but rebound is going to go underneath to the Wildcats. They keep it alive and still battling. That's 4 shots for the Wildcats. Finally, the Pirates come down with a rebound, and they take it back up the floor. They work it into Garrett. Garrett back to Pennington. Now Jinwobi with the drive. Passes it to Gainey. Valeriano with a 3. Off the marks. Battling for it, and ball's going to turn over to the Wildcats. Last touch by Jinwobi. He dove for it on the floor, but knocked it out of bounds. Wildcats with the ball. That's Reed. Guarded by Valeriano. Steps back, takes a three-point shot, and hits it. Now a 1-point lead for the Wildcats. Pennington with the ball. Works it around to the right wing. Gainey steps back, and that's what we saw in that last game from him. Three-pointer hit by Jarvell Gainey. We're down to 8:50 left in our first half. Now it's a 2-point lead for the Pirates. Step back shot, that's off the mark for Reed. Rebound goes to Garrett. Now up the floor is Gainey. Spin move, and almost stolen by White. They work it in to Garrett, and off the backboard, but not able to complete the shot. So the rebound will go back. And up and in on the shot by Davis. And we're going to have another timeout called this time by Pensacola. I want to tell you a little bit about what we have coming up for our games. Pensacola only has just the 2 games during the month of December here at the Hartselle Arena. That's this game against Bishop State, and then they'll be back next Wednesday against Coastal Alabama. But they'll be on the road this Friday. They'll be playing down in Niceville against Polk State College on that first night, Friday night, and then on Saturday they'll play Southern Union State Community College as part of a tournament that Northwest Florida State is running at their gymnasium as part of a Christmas tournament there. So Pensacola will have the ball back. We're all tied up at 18. Handling the ball, that's Miller, who has re-entered the game, and he bounces it off his foot out of bounds. So the turnover with 8 minutes left in the first half will go back to the Wildcats. Reed brings the ball up the floor for Bishop State. Work it into White. He looks to drive, backs it out. They're down to 10 on the shot clock now. Reed still handling the ball. Long range three that's off the mark. And the Pirates will have possession. As Truth Harris handling the ball, now works it over to Naeem Miller. Look down inside. Justin Moore drives it back around to the top of the key. Takes a shot from the free throw line. Almost got the nice bounce, but rebound will go to the Wildcats. Again, the Pirates only getting 1 shot. Not able to get any putbacks tonight. Wildcats with the ball. It's Reed handling. Now he gives it up to White. Misses the jump shot. Rebound goes to Truth Harris. Harris brings it up the floor, gives it to Justin Moore. Now across to Naeem Miller. They look inside to Garrett. Garrett spin move, takes it up and right on the glass, up and in to give the lead back to Pensacola with 6:33 left in our first half. Shot off by White, and rebound will go to the Pirates. Pennington drives it up and in, now passes across. Justin Moore with a three-pointer, and that is in. And we're going to have a timeout call by Bishop State. And again, we're going to stay with you here. We didn't finish up our schedule for the men's team. They'll be back playing on the 8th against Coastal Alabama South, but then they'll go on the road for the rest of December. They'll have a tournament over in Marianna. Friday the 10th, they'll play against Jones College. Saturday the 11th, it'll be Gadsden State Community College, and they'll finish up the month playing State College of Florida down in Manatee, Sarasota, and then once again against Polk State College down in Bradenton on the 30th, and that'll finish up their month of December. And, of course, getting ever ready for that Panhandle Conference that will be coming up. And, of course, we expect some great play during that time as well. Bishop State has possession of the ball. They now trail by 5. That's Madison Reed handling the ball. Works it into McNeil, who has entered the game. And we're going to have an illegal screen. And with 5:58 left in our first half, we're going to take another timeout. Our score, Pensacola State College 23 and Bishop State Community College, the Wildcats 18. We're going to take a break. This is Pensacola State College Sports Network. I'm Steve Jackson with Donnie Luker. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back at the Hartselle Arena. Donnie, real quick, go over where the Panhandle Conference standings are at this point.
Well, for Pensacola State, they're 6-2. Chipola 8-1. Gulf Coast State 6-2. Northwest Florida State 9-1, and Tallahassee 6-3.
And we expect, just as we said, a tough conference schedule as each team will be playing 12 games in conference, 6 at home, 6 away. Pensacola with the ball, they work it down, and with the ball now, that's Truth Harris working on the left wing, gives it up to Justin Moore, down to 10 on the shot clock. Give it to Garrett. Harris gives it a look. Now he gives it to Miller for the three. Steps up, misses. Garrett trying to keep it alive. And they're going to call a foul on Zondrick Garrett for reaching over on the loose ball foul. That's going to be his second personal foul. It's the fourth team foul on the Pirates, 4 as well on Bishop State. With the ball, that's Madison Reed. Works it back over to the left wing. He's going to take a long-range three off the mark and unable to save the rebound. That was Vaughters, so the ball will go back over to the Pirates with 5:04 left in our first half. Truth Harris bringing the ball up the floor. He's being guarded by Reed. Takes it down, takes it to the hole, up and in, and he's going to get fouled as well. So he'll go to the line to shoot the and one. And the Pirates at a 7-point lead. That's the largest lead of the night. 5th team foul on the Wildcats, and second personal foul on Bryce Davis. Shot made by Harris, and the ball will now go over after the and one to Bishop State. Still full court pressure by the Pirates. They work it across court. Almost stolen away. Now Harris does get down on it.
Timeout taken by the Wildcats.
And timeout called by Bishop State as they had possession. We're going to take a break on this timeout with 4:40 left. Pensacola State College leads by a score of 26-18. We'll take a break here on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, we're back at the Hearts Arena. Real quick, we're going to look at what the ladies have in store coming up. They'll be back on the home floor Friday the 10th coming up. That's North Arkansas College. They'll be playing at 5:30, and then they'll be back on the 11th. Saturday the 11th, they'll be playing LSU Eunice at 2 p.m. So that'll be their home games that they'll have for the month of December. Working across court, errant throw is on the floor, battling for it. And we're going to have a tie-up once again, and it's going to be Bishop State that's going to have possession of the ball this time. And obviously they had the arrow in the wrong direction, so it will be Pensacola with the ball. Handing the ball out front, that's Harris. We've had Gainey re-enter the ball game. And on that drive, nice floating shot by DeAnthony Pennington. Pennington out of Kansas City, Missouri. Now fast break down the court and taking it all the way up and in. And that's Madison Reed, and nobody stepped in front of him for the Pirates. Harris with the ball, works it around to Pennington on the left wing. Now works it over to Gainey. Harris back with the ball, brings it back to the top of the key. Looks to drive, now passes off to Gainey for the three, and that's just a nice rebound by Jinwobi. And he makes the basket underneath on the putback, and that's one of the first ones, Donnie, we've had seen tonight that it wasn't a one-shot trip.
Good rebound there.
Needed that to get themselves really going. That's going to put them up by 10 now. Ball thrown in the corner, thrown away, picked up on the now fast break by Harris. And Truth Harris puts it down. And again, pressure. They're going to call the foul on Harris. And nice pressure after making the basket by Pensacola. The lead is now 12 with 3 minutes left in the first half. We'll have Valeriano back in the ball game. Wildcats work the ball in. They get it back to Reed. We're under 3 minutes left. Almost stolen by Harris. Now pushing it up the floor, and a basket. Nice assist by White. Basket is going to go to Kenneth Parker. Parker out of Tallahassee, Florida. Working it into the corner to Gainey. Now back out front to Valeriano. Harris with the ball, works it inside to Gene Wobie. Passes it to Valeriano and just barely is able to handle. Shot up, missed by Pennington, but going to be last touched by Parker, so the ball will stay with the Pirates with 2:23 left in our first half. Work it into Gene Wobie. Now cross to Harris. Harris brings it to the top of the key. Over to Gainey, now in the corner to Pennington. Back to Gainey at the top of the key. He drives, takes a little jumper. Nice soft touch there by Jarvell Gainey. Lead back up to 12 as we go under the 2-minute mark in this first half. Wildcats handling the ball. Nice pass inside to White. He puts it up, uses the glass. And Wildcats will maintain possession. We'll have a substitution for the Pirates. That'll be Carlos Felix that'll be back in the game, coming in and spelling Pennington. Passing inside, but thrown away. Pennington picks up the loose ball, brings it up the floor. Little floater in the key, misses, but there's Gene Wobie for the rebound, and he puts it back in. And the largest lead for the Pirates here at 14 with 1:33 left in our first half. Wildcats will have the ball. Handling out front, that was Valters, but he gives it up now to Reed. And a nice long-range shot. That was by David Blanc. Blanc's a sophomore out of Orlando, Florida. He hits the three and brings the lead back to 11. Now we'll have Gainey with it. Gainey looks to drive. They're going to call a foul on Blanc for reaching in. Still only the 6th foul. So neither team has made it to the bonus yet. Pirates will have the ball. Gainey out at the point. Now we're under a minute left. Gainey passes off to Harris. Harris going to look at the three. Just off the mark. Rebound's going to go over to the Wildcats. They bring it quickly up the floor. Reed backs it back out. Now gives it up to White. White's going to drive for the basket, but almost stolen away by Ginwobi, but looks like they're going to call the foul. Let's see, that foul's going to actually go on Carlos Felix. That'll be 6th-team foul on the Pirates, so both teams now have reached the bonus on the next foul. Bishop State has the ball. They work it deep. Harris slaps it away. It's going to be a fast break for Gainey. Up on the, and he's going to get the and one. So he'll have the chance to go to the line after making the layup, but nice tip away. Truth Harris is who made that play happen by knocking away defensively that pass.
Timeout taken by the Pirates.
Oh, we're going to have a timeout called by Pensacola. And this will give us another opportunity to go through our sponsors for this year. At Thomas Homes Corporation, located over on Highway 29, upward bound, property maintenance. Lowry Roofing, located over in the Pace Milton area. Amy Harvey, State Farm Insurance, also located just north on Highway 29 of the interstate there in Pensacola. And of course our tribute sponsorship. Be sure to make that donation here during holiday time to your favorite charity and help them out. You'll be glad that you did. Well, Pensacola has certainly turned it around here after trailing by as many as 4 to Bishop State. They now lead by 13 and going to the line to shoot the free throw. That'll be Jarvell Gainey trying to get the and one here. And he makes it. A lot of pressure by the Pirates. And with the steal, that's Harris. Harris now passes it into Ginwobi, who gets the easy layup. Pirates really putting the pressure on. Almost throws it away again by the Wildcats. Taken in for the shot. Missed. Ginwobi with the rebound with 15 left on the first half clock. Pensacola will bring it down and get that last shot of the half. We're down to 7 now. And that's Gainey handling the ball out front, works it in. He's going to take the three and nails it right at the buzzer. So what a turnaround for Pensacola as they trail by as many as 4 here in this first half, but they'll go into halftime leading by 19 by a score of 44-25. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back with the Amy Harvey State Farm Insurance first half statistics. We're on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. I'm Steve Jackson with Donnie Luker. We'll be back.
If we're being honest, our finances, our money, they're near and dear to our heart because we're talking about our financial security for our family, our financial security for our children, our financial security for our future. So why in the world would you not want to deal with somebody who's local, somebody who does know your name, somebody who's professional, and somebody who has your best interest at heart? At Central, they truly care. And so I just appreciate that.
At Central Credit Union, I'm not an account number. I'm Rebecca. One of the team members, even at Central Credit Union, actually would pick up the phone and call me and say, hey, just in case you're in the market, this is what's going on right now. Just in an extra effort to take care of me. It wasn't an automated system. They passionately wanted to help you. You can't fake that. And so I know that I can call them with whatever is going on in that time in my life, and they're gonna give me the most honest advice that they can. They just go above and beyond.
If we're being honest, our finances, our money, they're near and dear to our heart because we're talking about our financial security for our family, our financial security for our children, our financial security for our future. So why in the world would you not want to deal with somebody who's local, somebody who does know your name, somebody who's professional, and somebody who has your best interest at heart? At Central, they truly care. And so I just appreciate that.
At Central Credit Union, I'm not an account number. I'm Rebecca. One of the team members, even at Central Credit Union, actually would pick up the phone and call me and say, hey, just in case you're in the market, this is what's going on right now. Just in an extra effort to take care of me. It wasn't an automated system. They passionately wanted to help you. You can't fake that. And so I know that I can call them with whatever is going on in that time in my life, and they're gonna give me the most honest advice that they can. They just go above and beyond.
If we're being honest, our finances, our money, they're near and dear to our heart because we're talking about our financial security for our family, our financial security for our children, our financial security for our future. So why in the world would you not want to deal with somebody who's local, somebody who does know your name, somebody who's professional, and somebody who has your best interest at heart? At Central, they truly care. And so I just appreciate that.
At Central Credit Union, I'm not an account number. I'm Rebecca. One of the team members, even at Central Credit Union, actually would pick up the phone and call me and say, hey, just in case you're in the market, this is what's going on right now. Just in an extra effort to take care of me. It wasn't an automated system. They passionately wanted to help you. You can't fake that. And so I know that I can call them with whatever is going on in that time in my life, and they're gonna give me the most honest advice that they can. They just go above and beyond.
If we're being honest, our finances, our money, they're near and dear to our heart because we're talking about our financial security for our family, our financial security for our children, our financial security for our future. So why in the world would you not want to deal with somebody who's local, somebody who does know your name, somebody who's professional, and somebody who has your best interest at heart? At Central, they truly care. And so I just appreciate that.
At Central Credit Union, I'm not an account number. I'm Rebecca. One of the team members, even at Central Credit Union, actually would pick up the phone and call me and say, hey, just in case you're in the market, this is what's going on right now. Just in an extra effort to take care of me. It wasn't an automated system. They passionately wanted to help you. You can't fake that. And so I know that I can call them with whatever is going on in that time in my life, and they're gonna give me the most honest advice that they can. They just go above and beyond.
If we're being honest, our finances, our money, they're near and dear to our heart because we're talking about our financial security for our family, our financial security for our children, our financial security for our future. So why in the world would you not want to deal with somebody who's local, somebody who does know your name, somebody who's professional, and somebody who has your best interest at heart. At Central, they truly care. And so I just appreciate that.
At Central Credit Union, I'm not an account number. I'm Rebecca. One of the team members, even at Central Credit Union, actually would pick up the phone and call me and say, hey, just in case you're in the market, this is what's going on right now. Just in an extra effort to take care of me. It wasn't an automated system. They passionately wanted to help you. You can't fake that. And so I know that I can call them with whatever is going on in that time in my life, and they're gonna give me the most honest advice that they can. They just go above and beyond.
All right, we're back at the Hartselle Arena. We're about ready to get started with our second half of our ball game. It's Pensacola State College. The Pirates struggled at the very beginning of the game, trailed by 4 to Bishop State Community College, but halftime they took the lead by a score of 44-25. And Donnie, go over our stats that we have and who the leading scorers were for both teams.
Well, for Bishop State, they were led by Reed had 7, Stecco had 5, and White had 4. For the Pensacola State Pirates, they were led by Gainey had 11, Harris 10, Garrett 8, Moore 7, and Jinwabe 6.
Well, coming up here in as far as game schedule for the Pirates, after tonight, they'll only have one home game left during the month of December. That'll be next Wednesday when they'll play Coastal Alabama South at 7 p.m. They'll then go on the road to Niceville Friday the 3rd and Saturday the 4th. They'll be playing in a pre-Christmas tournament. Polk State College will be the team they play Friday evening at 5 o'clock, and Saturday they'll play against Southern Union State Community College at 2 p.m. They'll then be back here to play that Coastal Alabama game on the 8th, and once again go on the road the weekend of the 10th and the 11th to Marianna, Florida, where they'll be playing Jones College at 3 p.m. on the Friday the 10th, and on Saturday the 11th they'll play against Gadsden State Community College at 3 p.m. Then they'll break for Christmas, and Wednesday the 29th, that'll be December 29th, they'll be going down to Bradenton, Florida, where they'll play State College of Florida at 6 p.m. on Wednesday the 29th. Thursday the 30th, they'll be playing against Polk State College in Bradenton as well at 5 p.m. And after that, we'll be ready to start our Panhandle Conference games. And the first game of that Panhandle Conference Thursday, January 6th, will be played right here. Gulf Coast State College will be in town. The ladies will play at 5:30. The men will be playing at 7:30, and that'll just be the start of a 12-game schedule, 6 home and 6 away for our Pensacola State Pirates. Sponsors for this year include Amy Harvey, State Farm Insurance, Lowry Roofing, Thomas Homes Corporation, Upward Bound Property Maintenance, and our tribute sponsorship by John Stanton and Farrell Stearns. Remember, give that donation to your favorite charity over the holidays. They will greatly appreciate it, and it'll make you feel better as well. We're about ready to start our second half. Pensacola State leads by 19, and handling the ball first will be the Wildcats. And immediately we have a throwaway, so Pensacola State will have the ball. Score 44-25. Handling the ball out front, that's Harris. He works it around over to Miller. Miller brings it back to the top of the key. Ball knocked away from Harris, and they're going to call a foul on Madison Reed for pushing. That'll be the first team foul of the second half. That'll be also his first personal foul of the night. Pennington works it back around top of the key, now gives it up to Miller. Miller on the drive, now passes out to Pennington for the 3. Long range shot and nice arc on that as well. And that'll be the first points of the second half. A three-pointer by DeAnthony Pennington. Now with the ball, that'll be the Wildcats. On the drive was White, passes it back out. Trying to work it in, and ball's going to be knocked away from Marcus White. They'll have 13 on the shot clock, working it in underneath their basket. And there's going to be a timeout called by Bishop State with 19:02 left in our second half. We're going to take a break right here. We're on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. I'm Steve Jackson with Donnie Luker. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, Bishop State inbounding underneath their basket. They're down to 10 on the shot clock. They pass inside to White. White looks to drive, shoots it up and in. Nice touch shot by White. Harris with the ball, brings it up the floor. Long range three, that's missed. Rebound is going to be picked up by Vaughters. Work it down low. Once again, that's White with the shot missed. Rebound's going to go to Truth Harris. Harris brings it up the floor, gives it to Moore. Now around to Miller. Miller looks to drive, steps back, loses his footing, and ball's going to be picked up by Bishop State. Shot missed. Rebound's going to go to Justin Moore. Now Moore brings it up the floor, uses the glass nicely, but just off the mark. Wildcats with the ball. Shot up, missed by Reed. And rebound is going to go to Harris. Harris brings the ball down the floor, takes it inside, now looks back out, works it into Garrett. Ball is slapped away by Marcus White. And the Wildcats will have the ball. Work it down in the corner to Parker. Parker inside. Now taking it in, and nice follow by White, but misses. Garrett's going to come up with the rebound. Had two chances to put that back in. Work it back to the top of the key. Harris gives it a look from the three-point area. He backs it out. Pennington's going to give the shot. He's open, and that's a big three. Pennington has a nice arc on his shot. And the lead is now 23 for the Pirates. We're going to have some more substitutions. We'll have Comer back in, as well as Sandy. Raphael Sandy will be in. Sandy came into this game one of the top scorers for Bishop State. Have 16:45 left in our ball game. Wildcats with the ball. They bring it in the front court. They're going left to right on your screen. Ball tipped away, but picked up by the Wildcats, put up on the glass, and following up, that was Parker, gets his own rebound. Now White has it, turns around for the jumper, misses. Tipped up by Davis, but Pensacola will have the ball, and trying to take it in for the dunk was Moore, but he's going to be fouled from behind. It's going to put him at the line to shoot 2. Moore will go to the line to shoot 2. Shot up and in. McNeil will be back in. He's out of Mobile, Alabama. He comes in for Kenneth Parker. Moore makes the second one as well. At the point, that is Comer handling the ball. On the drive, but missing. That was McNeil. Rebound is going to go to the Pirates, and missing the layup. Moore follows for the 2 points. And we've got 15:45 left in our ball game. The Pirates have now extended their lead to 27. The Wildcats are going to have the turnover as they dribbled it on the end line. Harris will bring the ball down. Harris being guarded by Comer. Now Harris with the drive, steps back, cross court to Pennington. Now in the corner to Miller, back to Harris for the shot out from the right wing. Rebound's going to be picked up by McNeil, but battling for it. And tipped away by Miller, and Harris is going to take it in for the layup, but he's going to be fouled by Comer. And that's going to put Harris at the line shooting 2 with 15:01 left in the second half. That's 3 team fouls now on the Wildcats. Shot up and in. Decorius Hicks, freshman out of Demopolis, Alabama, will be coming in for Bishop State. And that shot made as well by Harris. Pressure out front by Pennington. They're going to call a traveling on Sandy. Have number 2 Madison Reed returning to the lineup. Harris brings the ball down the floor, gives it to Pennington. Pennington's going to take the 3 once again, and he is on fire. That's 3 3-pointers that Pennington's hit. And Pensacola extends their lead now to 59-27. Shot up just off the mark by Reed. Reed knocks the ball away from Justin Moore, but Pensacola will retain possession. Work the ball around. Pennington gets it in to Garrett. Now back over to Miller for the 3. That's going to be off the front rim, but nice follow-up by DeAnthony Pennington to get the 2-pointer underneath. And that's what we were talking about early in the first half. They were only getting 1 shot, but now they're following through and getting some extra ones. That shot off the mark by Bishop State. Pirates have the ball, bringing up the floor. That's Miller. Working it over into the corner. Harris with the drive. Now into the corner to Miller for the 3 and nails it. have 13:30 left in our ball game. Drive by White. Steps back, gives it a good look, and makes the basket for the Wildcats. Harris with the ball out front. Works it over to Pennington. Now back to Harris. Pennington with a long range three. Nails it. And that was the NBA style three-pointer there. And he's going to go to the line for the and one. In this case, opportunity to hit a fourth point. Substitutions coming in for both teams. Pennington will go to the line to shoot one. Shot is missed. Pennington's going to rebound, shoot it up again, and misses, but the rebound's going to come off to the Wildcats. It's Reed handling the ball, works it over to the left wing, and it's going to be lost to the Pirates, and it's going to be up to Gainey. Gainey misses. Now the Wildcats will pick up the loose ball, and traveling is going to be called on Reed. We're going to have Trey Valeriano that'll be entering the game for the Pirates, as well as Carlos Felix. Jacques Jinwobi will be in as well. So at the point will be Gainey. He's being guarded by Blanc. Now Felix with the ball, works it over to Miller. Down to 4 on the shot clock. They're going to have to put it up. The Wildcats will have the ball headed the other direction. Taking it all the way in, and there's going to be a foul called on Jinwobi. And going to the line to shoot two, that'll be Decorius Hicks. Be the first team foul on the Pirates this half, and the first personal foul as well. First shot off the mark by Hicks. Shot is up and in. Cross court pressure by the Wildcats. Miller looking to get it across. He gives it up to Valeriano. Work it to the point. That's Gainey. We're under 12 minutes left in our ball game. Miller looks to drive. Foul's going to go on Blanc. And with 11:49 left in our ball game and our score 67-30, the Pirates with a comfortable lead. We're going to take a break. You're on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Steve Jackson with Donnie Luker. We'll be right back. All right, we're back to the Hartselle Arena. You're watching this broadcast on the Pensacola State College Sports Network and Local Y Productions. Got quite a game as Pensacola State has gone out now and taken a 37-point lead. And they have the ball now. Working it down, out on the floor, Valeriano handling it out at the point. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They're going to have to work it up and in. Ball knocked away, stolen by Reed, and nice feed to Steve Stako. Now pressure on the Pirates by the Wildcats. They work it across. Gainey brings it down, gives it up to Miller. Miller on the drive, and he's going to throw the ball away. So expect to see the Pirates kind of slow things down with the lead that they have. Reed with the ball, working it up the floor. He's being guarded by Valeriano. Now pass inside. And they're going to call a foul on Gene Woby, which is going to put him at the line. That'll be Stako going to the line to shoot 2. That'll be Gene Woby's second personal foul. It's the second team foul on the Pirates. And that shot up and in. Pirates with the ball. That's Felix. Gives it to Gene Woby. Now Truth Harris gets the ball. They have to work quickly and get it across half court. Almost lost it. Saved by Gainey. They're going to call a offensive foul on Truth Harris. Wildcats with the ball. Going to call a blocking foul now on Harris. Wildcats will inbound from the side. Long range 3 is in and out. Rebound goes to Harris. Harris brings the ball up the floor. Drives with it, now passes to the corner to Valeriano. Over to Gainey. Gainey with a floater, misses. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Ball thrown up for the shot, missed. Felix with the rebound. Now fast break by Gainey, and he's going to lay it in for 2. Wildcats with the ball once again. Work it to Reed. Now on the drive. Nice pass inside. They're going to call the Wildcats for stepping on the sideline. So the ball will go over to the Pirates. Gainey handles the ball, works it up to Harris. Harris gets it across the half-court line. We're under 10 minutes left in our ball game. Harris with a drive, takes it, that was Gainey, and wow, talk about a highlight reel there. That was quite a shot by Gainey. Now long range 3, and that's in for David Blanc. We're going to have a timeout called by Pensacola. I want to remind you that we will be back here with the men playing again next Wednesday evening. That's December 8th. They'll be playing against Coastal Alabama South at 7 p.m. We won't see the ladies playing again until the 10th, which is Friday. We'll have North Arkansas College in at 5:30, Saturday, December 11th. LSU Eunice will be in as part of their pre-Christmas tournament. They'll be playing at 2 o'clock on that particular day. I'd like to thank you for joining us here on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. We'll be broadcasting games at home all year long, and especially come January 6th when the Panhandle Conference games start. That's the ever-important games that determines who will go and represent the conference in the state tournament. Pensacola has the ball with the inbounds now. They work it up the floor. Harris with the ball, gives it over to Moore. Now back out to Harris at the point. Harris handles the ball at the top of the key. Now gives it up to Valeriano. Valeriano with the ball, 7 on the shot clock. He steps back, takes the shot off the mark. Rebound will go to the Wildcats. And that's going to be a foul on Gene Wobie. That'll be his 3rd personal foul. You now have 5 team fouls on both teams. Nice rebound getting up for that one was Justin Moore. Worked the ball up the floor to Felix. Moore works it over to Valeriano on the left wing. Now works it inside to Gene Wobie. And he throws the ball away to Valeriano. So we have 8:37 left in our ball game. Bishop State with the ball. There's another long-range 3. And it's going to bounce off the left side and out of bounds off the Wildcats. So Pensacola will have the ball. Valeriano working the ball up the floor, still trying to break the press. But the Wildcats take it away and can't quite finish. And now they're going to have a foul called on. Looks like that's going to go on Madison Reed. Still aren't in the bonus, so Pensacola will be inbounding on their end. Miller gets it into Justin Moore. Now back to Miller. He brings the ball up the floor. Passes off to Gene Wobie. Now out front to Moore for the 3. In and out. Not able to keep it alive, and the Wildcats will have the ball headed their way now. Nice pass inside. It's going to be missed. Shot up and in by Stako. Moore with the ball, crossover to Harris. Harris looks to drive, takes it inside, now passes Gene Wobie, misses, follows his own shot. That's off the mark. Moore getting involved in there, and that's going to go off the Wildcats. Oh, Pensacola will have the ball with 7:25 left in our ball game. Pass it into Miller, cross over to Justin Moore. Harris with the drive, takes it up off the glass, misses. Rebound goes to Vaughters, who works it up the floor. And Stako takes it in. He's going to get fouled. And so that foul's going to go on Miller. It's going to put Stako at the line shooting 2. Shot up and in. Both teams in the bonus now. That shot's in as well. Get the ball back to Miller, who brings the ball up the floor. Now being double teamed. Ball knocked away, but ends up back in Miller's hands. Work it across over to Moore. Now to Harris. They're now down to 10 on the shot clock. They're going to have to get it off and almost losing it. And they call double dribbling. And Coach Penna is going to call a timeout here as he's seen enough with that ball handling. And Pensacola leading by 30 with 6:44 left in our ball game. We're going to take a break right here. This is Pensacola State College Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, we're back at the Hartsell Arena. 6:44 left in our ball game. Pensacola with a comfortable 30-point lead, 71-41. But the Wildcats have no quit in them. They are playing hard and playing some tough defense on the inbounds passes by the Pirates. Wildcats with the ball, works it inside. They're going to call a traveling as Stako didn't put the ball on the floor before he took that step. So the ball turns back over to the Pirates. Nice pressure by the Wildcats to get the ball into Felix, who gives it back up to Miller. Gets it across the half-court line. Gainey works it down to Felix. Felix works it up. And Felix misses inside, call for traveling. So the ball's going to turn over to the Wildcats. 6:20 left in our ball game. It's Reed with the ball. He's going to take a jump shot from outside and hits it on the three. Wildcats continue to cut down the lead. Pensacola trying to work the offense. Felix takes it in, and he's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot two with 5:55 left. And we're going to take a break right here with our score. Pensacola State 71, Bishop State 44. We have 5:55 left in our ball game. We're on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment. back at the Hartsel Arena. Again, Pensacola will be going on the road after this game. They'll be playing a tournament down in Niceville this Friday and Saturday. They'll be playing against Polk State on Friday at 5 p.m. At the line shooting, that is Carlos Felix. And misses the first one. He'll have one more shot. And that's up and in. So the Wildcats will have the ball now. Reed brings the ball up the floor, works in the corner on the drive. Shot is up and missed. That was by Vaughters. Pensacola with the rebound. Pennington brings the ball back down the floor, gives it up to Miller. Now Moore works it over to Gainey. Gainey with the drive, gives it to Moore. Now Miller for the three. That's going to be just short. Keeping it alive was Gainey, and with the rebound, that was Carlos Felix. Now they work it into Gainey to the corner for the three, and nice shot. Nice follow also by Miller, but just in and out on the basket. Work it inside. The Wildcats, nice steal by Felix. Got a fast break going. Working it into Pennington and cannot complete it. So the Wildcats have it headed the other direction. On the drive, that was Hicks for the Wildcats. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
First foul, number 1, Jarvis Gainey.
Be Gainey's first foul of the night. Shot up and in for Hicks. He'll have one more. Makes that one as well. Gainey being double teamed. They get it over to Miller. All the way down wide open is Justin Moore, and he's going to be fouled as he tried to put that one down.
Fourth foul, number 12, Kadarius Walters.
That'll be Vaughters that picks up his fourth foul. Going to the line, that's Justin Moore. Will be shooting two. First one is in and out. And he makes the second one. Handling the ball out front, that's Blanc. He drives, shot missed. Rebound's going to go to Miller. Brings the ball up the floor. Now gives the ball over to Gainey. Gainey drives back to the top of the key. Now passes out to Pennington. Crossover to Felix for the three. Off the mark. Rebound's going to go to the Wildcats. Shot off the mark by Reed. Rebound's going to go to Gainey. We're about to go under 4 minutes left in our ball game. 73-46 is our score, Pensacola. Pennington works it over to Felix. Felix brings it back to the top of the key now, over to Gainey. Gainey drives down to 5. They're going to put it up the shot. That's off the mark. Rebound's going to go to the Wildcats. Drive inside is up, missed, nice follow. And keeping it alive, battling. And possession era is in the favor of the Pirates this time.
Possession era, Pirates.
Pensacola will have the ball with 3:26 left in the ball game. McNeil back in for Bishop State. He'll be in for Blanc. Pennington with the ball. He works it back over to Miller. Now they get it across court to Gainey. Pressure by Bishop State. Moore gets it back across to Miller, now down to 10 on the shot clock. Felix has the ball, now cross court, throws the ball away, and it's picked up by the Wildcats. Reed takes it up and in for the basket. Pirates with the ball. That's Miller bringing it up the floor. Now handling this, Pennington drives, takes it all the way in, passes it off to Felix, who loses the handle. Moore with it now. He's going to put it up, and shot missed once again by the Pirates. Can't seem to get it down now. Now long range three, that is off the mark. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. And they're going to call a foul on the Pirates. We have 2:15 left in our ball game. Foul's going to go on Pennington. Shot is up and in by Stako. Shot off the mark, rebound will go to the Pirates. Miller with the ball. He backs it back out. Now looks to drive, works it in the corner to Gainey. Cross court over to Justin Moore. Moore takes it, now gives it to Miller for a long range three, just short. Rebound's going to go to the Wildcats. Pass inside, up on the glass, and nice job by the Wildcats. They've cut this lead way down as it was up to 35, now down to 22. We're going to have a timeout called by the Pirates. We have 1:26 left in our ball game. We'd like to run through our sponsors once again. We have Amy Harvey State Farm Insurance, Lowry Roofing, Upward Bound Property Maintenance, and Thomas Homes Corporation. 1:26 left in our ball game. Pirates have the ball, and we'll be inbounding. So the Pirates will inbound with 1:26 left. Chinwobi with the ball, that's Miller with the ball in the backcourt. Now works it across court over to Gainey. Gainey looks to drive, now passes across to Pennington. To Miller at the top of the key, and basket made by the Pirates. Wildcats with the ball once again. We're now under a minute left in our ball game. Three-point shot is up and hit by Reed. And another basket by the Wildcats. Down to 44 seconds left in our ball game. Working it around, that's Felix. Felix brings it back to the top of the key. Wildcats have not quit in this game, and that's a lot to be said for that. They get the rebound here with 29 left. Reed with the ball. He's going to take another three, and he is on fire here. Pensacola with the inbounds. Bringing the ball to the floor. That's Miller. And down to 7, 6, 5. That's going to do it for our ball game. We'll have to give kudos to Pensacola State for coming back in this ball game. Pensacola does still win by 18 by a score of 76-58. We'll be back with the final statistics here in just a moment. You're watching on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. I'm Steve Jackson with Donnie Luker. We'll be back in just a moment.
If we're being honest, our finances, our money, they're near and dear to our heart because we're talking about our financial security for our family, our financial security for our children, our financial security for our future. So why in the world would you not want to deal with somebody who's local, somebody who does know your name, somebody who's professional, and somebody who has your best interest at heart? At Central, they truly care. And so I just appreciate that.
At Central Credit Union, I'm not an account number. I'm Rebecca. One of the team members, even at Central Credit Union, actually would pick up the phone and call me and say, hey, just in case you're in the market, this is what's going on right now. Just in an extra effort to take care of me. It wasn't an automated system. They passionately wanted to help you. You can't fake that. And so I know that I can call them with whatever is going on in that time in my life, and they're going to give me the most honest advice that they can. They just go above and beyond.
All right, we're back at the Hartselle Arena where Pensacola State College picked up another victory to go to 7-2 on the season, winning by a score of 76-58. And Donnie, go over those final statistics as to who the top scorers were for both teams.
Well, for Bishop State, they were led by Reed had 21, Stucco had 14, and White had 8. For Pensacola State Pirates, they were led by Pennington had 16. He had 14 in the second half. Gainey had 15, Harris 12, Moore 12, and Garrett had 8.
Well, once again, Pensacola State puts the victory up, goes to 7-2 on their season now, and they'll be back in action once again this Friday night. They'll be playing down in Niceville against Polk State College, and, of course, they'll be playing the weekend game on Saturday as well against Southern Union State Community College. But we'll be back in action broadcasting here in the Hartselle Arena next Wednesday, the 8th. They'll be at 7 o'clock. Coastal Alabama will be coming to town, and Pensacola State will have another opportunity to pick up a victory here on the home floor. We'd like to thank you for joining us tonight on the Pensacola State College Sports Network. We'd like to thank once again our sponsors, Amy Harvey, State Farm Insurance, Lowry Roofing, Upward Bound Property Maintenance, Thomas Homes Corporation. And don't forget to give that donation this Christmas season. Many donations will go a long way to help a lot of these charities out there. So dig deep and be sure to give what your heart tells you. But thanks for joining us tonight, watching us on the Sports Network. I'm Steve Jackson with Donnie Luker. We'll be back next Wednesday night.